It's another day, and we're up at the house getting ready to go to work today. Today is truss day. We're going to start setting these trusses. We got a crane coming today about 8 o'clock. It's a little after 6 right now. And as you can see, we've already started prepping some of the trusses, the end wall trusses, to go up. And there's some of the other ones. We're going to try to get them sheeted, get the overhangs built while they're on the ground. Makes it a lot easier. Don't have to do that with them up in the air, standing on the wall. So we'll go around here, show you the other trusses we got laid out here. Right here's some of the piggybacks stacked up here for the main part of the roof. And those will just sit right on top of the main trusses to give you your full height, your full peak. And I'm assuming the only reason that they separate those from the rest of the truss is just for transporting reasons. It'd be hard to transport these trusses here with that on top of it. So these are the trusses for the main part of the house. This is the bulk of them. So most of these will, a lot of these will actually be 3-plies. I think one of them is actually a 4-ply. So you actually just take 4 of those trusses and nail them together, and it makes one big heavy duty truss. And then there's 3 plies on each side of the dormers. So you nail 3 of these trusses together on each side of the dormers. Then the rest of them are space 16 on center. So it's going to be a big day up here. This house is going to take a lot more shape after today. So stick around. I'm going to try to set the phone up here, the camera up on a time lapse, and get to watch these things go together. Watch these go up on the house. You get to see actually some dimension to the house. So it'll be an exciting day for us just to see it take a little more shape. But one other thing, what about this sunrise coming up here? Man, that's beautiful. It's going to be a nice day today. Hopefully there's no rain in the forecast, so hopefully the wind stays calm. It was a little windy yesterday, a little gusty. It's definitely not what you want when you're flying trusses around in the air, so we'll just hopefully it'll be a nice day and we'll be able to get this done. So stick around, hang out, and watch. I'm back. Apologize, the video cut out there on my time lapse, so I didn't get a time lapse of all the trusses being set. But we did get them all set. My phone ended up dying, so I had to let it charge for a little bit. And by the time it charged, we had them up. So we're coming out the road right now that leads up to the house. So I kind of want to give a shot of it from this angle. It looks pretty good setting up on the hill, so right now we're coming up on it. They came over today and got some roof sheeting done, and then the rain came in, so I had to quit on it today. So there she is, sitting up on the hill. Them peaks on them roofs, they sticking way up in the air there. It's pretty crazy to see. So I'll pull in up here and show you what it looks like. Drive around the house here and show you what all it looks like and all. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. That was a lot of work. I think we started yesterday morning about 8 o'clock, and we worked on it until about 7 last night. I think whenever we were done. So it was a long day for sure, working on this thing. Sorry, go again. Trying to get the truck in 4-wheel drive where this grass is wet. It wants to spin a little. So we'll pull up here on top and I'll talk about all the different trusses that we got on this thing. Alright, so these trusses here on this end, this gable that sticks out here, roll the window down, get all the water drops out of the way. There we go, that's better. Alright, so these trusses right here, these are all, they're kind of a scissor truss, so they come up and back down and then flatten out right here over the master bathroom, and that's over the master bedroom. So that's to give it a gable or a vaulted ceiling in the master bedroom. So that right there is where we got rained out today. They started sheeting that. They wanted to get a little bit more stability to those trusses there where they're sticking up so high and they're not really supported on the other side real well. They wanted to stabilize those a little bit more, but they got those few sheets right there on, and rain's coming in. So as you can tell, so this goes up and then it comes back down a little bit there. So that will extend all the way down to where these rafter tails start. So that'll be one big gable right there facing out this way. And then you got that 12-12 pitch gable that comes in from that side. Camera's auto-focusing. So we'll drive on around here and we'll look. These trusses over the main room, the main area here, I think is a little overkill, but that's what the engineers spec'd out for us. So we started over here, and that's a 4-ply there with 2x6 top and bottom cords, that's a lot of structure right there. And so this area here will all have to be hand framed. So that's over the stairwell. The stairwell comes up right here. So we have to hand frame that just to get enough head height for the stairs going up. So then you come over and you've got 2x6 top and bottom cord trusses there. And then you get right here and it goes to a 2x4 top cord truss, or bottom cord truss, I can't remember. Anyway, but that's a 3-ply, and that's on the side of the dormer. So over there you can see that there's a header right here, and then those trusses right there land on that header, and that's to have an opening on the front side for those dormers. And then you got the 3-ply on this side, and then it kind of repeats. So then you got your 2x6 top and bottom cords, then a 3-ply, and then so on and so on. Anyway, so in that roof, as you can tell, it's got a 2-foot heel here, so it steps up 2 foot from what this roof is. So there's the fascia board there on that one. It runs right there, and then the fascia board steps up to there, and then it comes over to here at the end of these, and then it steps back down to the same level and lines up with these fascia boards here. So it's a pretty neat design. I liked it. I liked how it all kind of works together. and it gives that center section some more height for our vaulted ceiling there in the main room. So then we'll pull down here, we'll come around to this end. We'll talk about these. So got all that sheeted today. That looks good. I like that. I like having some sheeting on the roof. We're that much closer to getting dried in. So this one, as you can see, it's open. It's a big opening there. So that's another bonus room, a future bonus room there. So what we're planning to do is just wall all this in out here on this end. It'll be a non-load bearing wall there once we take that bracing off. That was just temporary bracing just to hold the truss plumb while we got all the trusses set. So I'll take that brace out, and then we'll frame a wall in right there. And what the wife and I were actually talking about is that was to be a bonus room, but we actually may end up making that part of the loft and putting a picture window in there. That'll be some future plans that we may do. But for now, we're probably just gonna close it off from the rest of the house and just leave it there until we can do all that stuff. That's stuff that we can do later. So we'll just pull on down around the front here and look at the front facade. We just set these trusses here on this small gable today. We set those with the wall. We wanted to go ahead and get some sheeting on that roof right there, and then put that in and brace it and all. And then we'll come back, and he's got to build the crickets and all. Plan to do all that next week. All the rest of the framing that needs to be done and the sheeting and all that, plan to do next week, and hopefully we can get windows and doors installed next week. That'll pretty much get us completely dried in. We do have our shingles here, so I'm not sure if he'll want to put the shingles on first before drying it in, or if he just want to get the house dried in first. So there's those openings for those dormers I was talking about on those trusses. As you can see, there'll be 3 dormers. There's a header there, and a header there. And there'll be a 412 pitch shed roof that comes off of that right there for shed dormers. And that'll be right over top of the porch there. So then the porch rafters, or the porch trusses, will set right there. And they're a 412 pitch also. And that's them sitting right there. So that's that'll be pretty neat to have those dormers up there to look out of. There's a nice view from up there, so we wanted to take advantage of that. Then here, this room is the other bonus room above the garage. So we're just gonna block it off just like the other one for now, and then not use it just now. So, and we'll come back later and finish those rooms. But that's where we're at right now. We got all the trusses on the house, and it's just time to get it all completed, get it dried in. So if you enjoyed the video, just like and subscribe. Help try to beat those algorithms of YouTube, and see if I can get this channel to take off a little bit better. I know some of my videos aren't the best, but I just wanted to document everything on this house build. So keep checking back.